binoculars, and what do I see? Jersey Devil, Chupacabra, half dozen Yeti. But no matter, baby, what I do, I can't seem to find you.
Welcome to Featured Creatures.
I'm Alan.
I'm Alex.
I'm Garrett. I still hear the dogs.
Still hearing the dogs.
The Goosebumps dogs.
Oh, maybe that's what you were remembering, was Goosebumps dogs.
No.
No, for sure.
No. Okay, you were the one that mentioned it, because we were talking about the Goosebumps dog, and then you brought it up.
Okay, I guess I must have mentioned Dog Police already.
You did.
All right, that means I got to figure out something else to plug.
I mean, you didn't plug Dog Police, you just mentioned them while we were talking about bark, 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 bark.
You know, that sounds right. That sounds familiar. I mean, that song is cursed, though. Like, I cursed somebody at work with that song.
The Goosebumps song?
Cool.
No, Dog Police by Dog Police.
When was Dog Police made? I didn't get to look this up.
In the 80s.
Okay.
It was like a very early MTV video. And it's the kind of thing where, like, if I had seen it when I was a small child, it would have given me nightmares. Like, it's
Jesus.
so surreal. There's like a lot of very quick turns with people suddenly having bad, like, rubber dog faces. It's very, very weird.
Huh.
It's like, there's a song by Oingo Boingo.
Yeah.
Called No Spill Blood, I think is the title of the song. Okay, so that song always reminds me of Island of Dr. Moreau. This video, it like reminds me of if that song had been made for the Island of Dr. Moreau movie. Like, it would have been the video for that song.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very weird, oblique way to think about this.
Yeah,
but just like would have scared the hell out of me as a kid. I would have had no part of it. Would have run to the hills. That said, they do. See, I should have plugged them when we did the cynocephaly.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of thing they are. At least in the video. If there was like a civilization of cynocephaly, these would be their police. You know, Sting and, the rest of the boys.
Well, yesterday was the 23rd anniversary of the Patterson footage being revealed, I think. That's a news thing. See, I kept up with stuff.
Is that true, or are you funning me over
No,
there?
this is true. I saw it on like the Crypto Museum site.
I want to believe you, Alan.
That's what the show's all about.
But
do you believe me, or do you believe,
a hard time.
reality?
So wait, hold on. It was you said 23rd?
I believe so.
That's footage is way...
But being revealed.
No,
even then.
it was revealed like in the 60s or whenever it was...
Okay, wait. Maybe he means being revealed to have been a hoax.
I mean,
I'll find it.
The Patterson Gimlin film is on IMDb as a short/documentary.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Has the Patterson...
That's why I was confused. I'm sorry. I didn't read it because I don't have my glasses. The Patty footage. The Pate footage.
All right. But, so
Memorial Day.
The Patterson Gimlin
I know,
footage.
that's why I was confused.
Hold
It
on.
retconned my whole life.
Hold on. It has a 7.4 on IMDb.
Oh, wow.
What's its meta rating on Rotten Tomatoes?
Hold on. Let me just go
Can this be this episode? Can we just argue about the Patterson footage for 40 minutes?
Oh, it's come to this.
Can we do it? We gotta have our hot takes on the Patterson footage.
Okay, see, I'm glad now because I was kind of freaking out.
Okay. You want to hear some user reviews of the Patterson Gimlin footage?
Yeah.
Yes.
The subject, the title of this is Roger Patterson's most greatest documentary and compelling to the legendary creature.
Again with the syntax problems.
5 out of 5 stars.
Ooh.
And then it's just a big old documentary, or a big old like block of text explaining Bigfoot and the Yeti.
Just like the notion of the hairy hominid.
Ooh, what's the plot summary? Plot summary for the Patterson Gimlin film is a short film about what appears to be the first captured footage of Bigfoot.
Oh, that's actually like surprisingly not sensationalized.
Honest.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
I'm just more surprised that it's on here.
Whoa, we got it back.
I mean, it might be.
'Cause I plugged it back in.
All right. I didn't see that. I was confused.
See, you're both wrong. It's not his phone, dude. It's the friggin' spirit of Bigfoot.
Oh, God damn it. He's dead?
On this 23rd anniversary.
Oh, no. R.I.P. then. I didn't know he was dead.
The what's the line?
This is a horrible day.
The loneliness finally got to him.
Let's get to today's featured creature.
Let's make it less horrible, Garrett. Can you do that?
Oh no, today's creature is actually far. It might be the most brutal thing we've done.
Oh.
It's there's some parts that there is a few instances of infant death.
Oh, right. We finally crossed that threshold way more than the one last week.
That's not as bad as what I thought you were going to say, because most of these things indirectly or directly involve infant death.
Yeah, but I could have written down and read the horrifying descriptions of these infant corpses.
So wait, which monster is this?
Giant rats.
I am curious how giant rats involve infant corpses.
Cool. So they're giant rats. That's the name of this monster.
Uh-huh.
Their habitat is North and South America, Africa, and Europe.
So all the major ones, right? All the hot spots.
They just look like a rat, but big. Like most of the descriptions are about 3 feet long.
Okay, that is big.
Counting tail or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's still...
It's still a big rat, but I know sometimes we
rat
subtract tail.
Well, that's bigger than a possum.
Yeah, no, definitely. And possums are... I mean, they're marsupial, but it's,
So there's not a lot of stuff about them other than, they're just big rats. But I have a bunch of stories.
Okay, so this is going to be like a plot heavy episode?
No.
Deep
it's an
lore.
anthology episode.
Good God. There's like a bunch of different directors, their take on the giant rat mythos.
World War I. Western Front. Hundreds of soldiers claim to have seen rats as big as cats that would feast on the corpses of dead soldiers. They would have to bury the corpses as deep as possible, or else the rats would get in the way, attack the living for their food, or get used to eating human flesh and attack the living soldiers to get it.
Is this what the rats are here, the werewolves are coming is about?
I don't know.
Because that makes so much sense.
Yeah, that does set it all up. Now World War II is all laid out.
South Africa. Eyewitnesses claim that the monster rodents are as big as cats, about 3 feet long, with 1 inch long teeth. 2 infants were killed by giant rats.
Wait, hold on. As big as cats, space, about 3 feet. Where are they at where there's 3 feet long cats?
South Africa.
That's a big... See, because that changes my whole perspective. Where like a house cat. No, like a jungle cat. 3 feet long? Jesus. Let's talk about the big cats.
They only have seen Maine Coon cats.
That's so big.
Okay, so making me read this sentence again. 2 infants were killed by giant rats.
You didn't have to read it again.
Wait, how many? I missed that.
2.
Okay, 2.
Lunathi Dawada was found by her parents mutilated. Her father told the police, "Nothing could have done that but rats."
Do these... I'm sorry, go ahead, keep going.
No, ask your question.
Are there in your research, did you find clusters of these stories where you'd have a bunch happen in one spot together and then stop and then a bunch in another spot together?
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
Where'd it go?
Nothing could have done this but rats. Mutilate and destroy that baby.
The same day, the police also were called to a house where a baby was found dead with rat wounds. The officer said, "We were called to the scene of a death of an infant due to rat attack. Monday morning around 9 a.m., the mother was arrested on charges of culpable homicide and negligence because she left her baby at home alone. She was a teenage mother who left her baby home alone to go hang out with her friends."
Wow. And clearly had rat wounds.
Yeah.
Wow. Where was that?
South Africa. Also, a 77-year-old grandmother died after giant rats ate a portion of her face.
Wow.
Just
are there photos of these things?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are I'm sorry, I'm jumping way ahead. These are 100% real because this is the rare cryptid where there's good evidence and
there's
signs
bodies
of destruction.
Like there's a species of rat that it could be.
Wow.
But this was on the like original stuff on my first pass through of stuff to research. I just found a wiki article for it on cryptids wiki whatever, and if the articles weren't long enough, I wouldn't put them on the list. And this one had a real big article, and I don't know why it's on the cryptids wiki. This is 100% real.
It's like just an animal.
Yeah.
Interesting. It'd be like a golden retriever being on the cryptids wiki. Just like,
right.
This is a thing. I had one growing
up. New York City. A man killed one with a pitchfork. There's a photo of it on the pitchfork. Man killed one. Here's his statement. I hit it one time, and it was still moving. I hit it another time, and that's when it died. I'm not scared of rats, but I was scared of being bitten.
Wow. I like that you went for a Southern accent, even though the guy was in New York.
Pitchfork, rat.
Right. See, because
I also can't do any New York accent.
I want to, but all I'm thinking is Bostonian.
Hey, I'm stabbing rats here. They were identified as Gambian pouched rats.
Really?
Yeah.
So also a marsupial.
Probably not. I didn't look it up.
What's the pouch for?
I don't know.
Big old ball sack.
Ball sacks or pouches now?
Imagine that being like the worst thing. That's the last thing you see before being eaten by rats. Is just huge rat ball sack.
No.
Immense rat scrotum. That's terrible. I'm not trying to make light of having been eaten by a rat. That does sound terrible, but good God.
The Gambian pouched rat, also known as the African giant pouched rat, is a nocturnal pouched rat of the giant pouched rat genus.
People died.
Oh my God, Alan. The description was so unhelpful.
Wow. Okay. So I'll finish the New York part before I read this cool stuff about the giant pouched rat.
Okay.
All right.
The last part of the New York bit was imports have been banned since 2003 when they were blamed for a monkeypox outbreak that sickened 100 people.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why was this covered up? I didn't even think about monkeypox breaking. I didn't even know that existed until 2 seconds
Too busy
ago.
freaking out about anthrax.
Jesus,
Okay, so
dude.
I just went to the wiki page for the Gambian pouched rat to see if, they're marsupials. They're not.
Boo.
And I'm just going to read these links, the sections of the Wikipedia article. Characteristics, invasive species, ability to detect landmines and tuberculosis by scent.
Oh, wow.
Those are both very useful.
Yeah, so these guys could help us, but...
The trained pouch rats are called hero rats.
Oh.
Rats is all caps, hero is like regular, all one word, like wildcats.
Well,
the rats are cheaper to train than mine-detecting dogs. A rat requires $7,300 for 9 months of training, where dogs cost about $25,000.
wow.
Current studies are being conducted in various countries about the best ways to train these rats and determine their ability and limits to detect mines.
Wow.
Just don't let them near children or
I was
old
going to say,
women.
right? It's the children or the elderly, or both somehow, God help you.
All right.
He's like Benjamin Button's natural enemy.
England.
But these guys are heroes. A hero doesn't need a baby, do they? Well, yeah, I don't know.
England.
What's that? The Family Guy bit where he's like eating a pie, but like it was a baby. Anyway.
This is where the stories got kind of boring.
Okay.
It was just 2 pest controllers caught some.
Imagine though if this were like an actual cryptid, and it's like it's just like a Bigfoot. Like 2 pests, like 2 animal control guys caught a Bigfoot. Like, huh.
And then the last one, Mexico. You know that urban legend about they find the dog and they clean it up and it turns out to be a rat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of these. Yeah, okay.
That's literally all there was for it.
Was there a trail of babies or no? Because it seems like we got the hero rat and the baby-eating rat. I think these are 2 different genus.
Well,
They're
for
twin
100% for sure, the one in New York was the Gambian rat.
Yeah.
They don't know what kind of rats the ones in the trenches of World War I were,
I see.
but I'm sure they could have just been normal-ass rats that just got fat and sassy.
Yeah. Yep.
Mustard gas mutation. You expose a rat to mustard gas,
there are
it's
2
5 times the
theories.
size.
There are
Proven.
two theories other than the proven Gambian pouched rat.
Mustard gas.
They could 3 theories.
Thank you.
Alan's mustard gas theory.
Thank you.
Anything else to explain about it, or just?
Well, I was just, I saw that King of the Hill episode. And I thought, oh, that'd be a fun way to clean my house. And they're like, oh, no, I got a giant rat. And that's why I don't have a baby brother anymore. One of that parts is true. Figure out.
So, hold on. One of the things said were true.
Maybe. Dead baby.
I know you have a brother. I've seen him.
You haven't seen this other one.
I've witnessed disparaging remarks made about this brother.
I don't totally disparage him. No, David, if you're listening to this,
Why?
5-star reviews, dude.
The other theories are could be an unknown species of rat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, reasonable.
And released or escaped pets.
Okay.
Because they bought a rat and like, oh shit, this one's too big.
Imagine you're like on the airport, right? The landing strip on your way out of Gambia. And for some reason, there's a guy there, and like you've just gone past like the
Rats for sale
can guy, and the guy who's got like the plaster Bart Simpsons, but they're like Africa themed somehow. Do with that what you will. And then there's a guy that's like, oh yeah, like cute small rats, and you're like, oh,
rats
cool,
for
it's like
sale.
a regular mouse.
2 for $5 rats for sale.
Yep, and then you get home, and it's a
And
few
then
weeks
it's
later,
a
it's
fucking
a
4-foot long death
it's a
machine.
friggin' rugby ball that you try to flush down the toilet. Yeah,
But
no,
they
that
can
makes
tread
sense.
water, so it's over.
I love rats. I used to have a pet rat when I was a little kid. His name was Kissy Rat
Oh,
because it would always lick you in the face.
that's a nice. See, this is a hero rat,
Yeah, no,
not one of the
rats make
murderous
good
mustard
pets.
gas.
So, but there's the very important question: can a giant rat kill a hippo?
Tragically, no.
No, it cannot.
Yeah.
I love I'm a big fan of the little guys, the little guy, huge guy match, the David and Goliath
Yeah.
match. But I just don't think so.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Now, if it were a giant rat king,
Yes.
But then it would have to fight a hippo king.
Good God.
It's just Legion from
Yep, that's like literally
Castlevania.
what came to mind. Except it's all hippos. It's just like a loud, like very gummy, crushing sound. Yeah,
Ugh.
be a good boss. Honestly.
So I couldn't really find any pop culture for giant rats other than things that just had regular rats.
yeah,
But one thing with regular rats that I really liked, which was the only thing that I could think of for a hippo to lose to a giant rat, but still I don't think it would happen, is one of my favorite authors when I was in middle school is Paul Zindel. He does a bunch. He did like the Pigman series,
I don't know that.
but he also had a bunch of other books.
Unfamiliar.
He had one called Loch, about Loch Ness. He had one called what was the one about Stonehenge called? But it had a weird monster with echolocation. He did a movie called, or not a movie, a book called The Reef. There is a movie, but it's not based on the book.
I see.
And then he had one called Rats. That was about a dump got paved over with asphalt,
Mm-hmm.
and the rats left to go find food. And there's a scene where rats are swarming all over a guy, biting into him and just crawling under his skin.
What?
And it described like the feel of like rat hair burning under his.
I thought these were like like YA books
They
or
are.
something, and it was like Rats of Nim kind of like
Nope.
like they went on an adventure to like find a new
No,
home.
they're
And
YA
it's
like
no, it's a
horror
horror
novels.
It's a horror story.
Yeah.
They're like a deadly plague.
There's also, I can't remember the one, but there's the name of it, but there's one about giant bats in the Amazon.
Interesting.
Yeah, but the Loch is really good.
Huh.
Anywho,
What was his author's name? Louis
Paul Zindel.
Paul Zindel. Okay.
Real long style.
I still haven't introduced myself as R.L. Stein.
Nope.
One day I will.
You'll never remember to.
I will. I'll remember. And then
You'll introduce yourself as Paps and his blue ribbon before you.
I'm Paps T Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's your Paps T ribbon, but your friends call you Blue.
Oh, see, there we go. That's the name. Oh man.
That's it for Giant Rat.
Wow. Okay, that's not as horrible as you made it out to be. You made it out
The baby
to be.
murder.
It's, I mean,
Baby's
like it's sad, but it's not
murder.
like
You didn't read the horrifying descriptions of their
okay.
corpses.
that's true.
You did save that.
That's why I'm saying I feel like the warning's unnecessary. Because it'd be one thing if it was like, gratuitous and shocking and clearly exploitative. But I think we had enough.
The worst
integrity.
part about it is it's real.
I mean, that's true. I mean, the most upsetting thing is just the irresponsibility.
It
It's just
exists and it's real.
it's really frustrating that somebody would be just that irresponsible.
Plug-emendations?
Yeah, I think I already did this one, but yeah, I'm just trying to. I mean, I shouldn't plug mustard gas. Yeah.
The thing that mustard gas is from.
Yeah, well, no, I already said it. You're right. I'll do two. I'll do King of the Hill, Taught Me How to Clean My House, and then number 2, Rats Nights of Terror, which I think I did. That's the one where
I think
84 post-apocalypse Italian gore, Bruno Mattei.
Yes.
Yes, you did. But that's fine. Do it again.
But I love that some of the rats are just painted guinea pigs. So sometimes you wash a dog off and it's a giant rat and you realize, oh, it's just a giant guinea pig.
I like that Attack of the Killer Shrews. It's just dogs wearing shag carpeting.
Yep.
Yeah.
A couple times it's puppets. Yeah, no, I actually really enjoy that movie. That movie's got a great.
Yeah, we went over to
Great
Superfan
setting.
Maha's house last October to watch it.
You did. I
Yes.
wish I could have been there.
Maha loves rodents.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
He loves rodents.
I like that movie because it's a siege movie. It's kind of the rare like siege horror film. You know, you have your people isolated on their little island trying to get their escape, but it just has such like a lonely, kind of dark atmosphere, and the characters are kind of neat.
But it is 1,000% of its time
I guess that's true.
with how they treat the black guy.
The one black guy, I would generally with respect and dignity until he dies.
like not the characters. I mean, like how they're making him act.
Oh, kinda. I don't know.
Okay, I'm coming.
That is at least 70% of my family. At least. Okay, hold on. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Disparaging remarks.
That's not fair.
So
we're a show where we
what's
trash our
70%
family.
of 50%?
Now I was about to, so it's just like part. It's mostly your white
30%
half of your family.
Ironically, actually, yeah. Like honestly, it's the more that I'm remembering, it's pretty evenly split.
So what you got?
I don't remember. I got real into defending vague stereotyping from Killer Shrews, and I forgot what I was gonna plug. Because I was going to plug something that wasn't Dog Police. I do remember what I was going to plug. Speaking of South Africa, I watched a video on YouTube yesterday before work. So I guess I'm plugging Justin Wang. He did a video on jenkem, which I had never heard about.
Really?
And it amazed me because like I was talking about this at work, that I've been on the internet since I was like 9.
Yeah.
And
7.
never heard of it.
Actually, 6.
Yeah, but you're younger than me, so it was less hard for you.
I'm a late comer on this.
I'm not that much younger.
That face. How old are you? I feel like you're substantially younger.
You're what?
31.
I'm
too old.
28, turning 29
Okay,
next
all
month.
right,
This
all right.
month when this episode comes out.
It's true. That's true.
I'm not that much younger than you.
I
It was
mean,
about the same time.
It was the same within the same generation. I'll give you that. At any rate, now that I'm done humble bragging.
I've been using fucking the internet since 1990. Fucking.
The first time I was on the internet was using web TV. That was the
I
first
remember
time
that
I was on the internet.
that on like Dish.
It was mine was it was just a cable box.
Yeah.
But it was like through the phone line.
Yeah,
It was
we had that when I moved to Idaho, which was not my first time using internet because I've been using it for a good 3 years before that.
But yeah, no, it was not good.
Web TV came out the same time that the green and purple ketchups came out. Those are the two.
Like Scooby-Doo time? No, Web
No,
TV
no.
was before that.
I thought
Not
the
Scooby-Doo
The
themed.
green one was for Shrek, wasn't it?
No, they had just purple and green ketchup that was not themed to any property. It was
Man,
just
I
like
do not-
Heinz released it.
See, I don't remember that. I remember them doing that.
90s got to go.
Because there was that point
forgot about
around
that.
like
It grossed me out.
2000, like between like 1999 and 2000, where there were so many food products that did not need to be colored,
Yeah,
and they were.
that was
I had a
around
lot of
98
that,
when I lived in Idaho for the first time.
I had a lot of that Ang Lee green chocolate syrup and turned a lot of stuff green.
I miss Pepsi Blue.
But anyway, that's my plug. My plug is Justin Wang's video on Jenkem because, oh my God, why would somebody do any of that? Like just anything to do with any of that. Why? Why humans? Why?
Well, I mean, this is kind of arrogant. Like you're already making the drugs, basically. Isn't that like an affront to God not to do it?
Why would you waste it?
You're already just doing it every day.
Oh my God. Like I don't understand. I mean, I will, credit to early 4chan for just sending concerned emails to schools about it. It's a classic harmless troll.
It's also a harmless drug, kids. No, please don't do it. Please don't do it. I regret all this.
Do not.
I laughed at a lot of bad
research
things
and consume Jenkem
today.
Please.
But don't huff your poop or your pee right in your fluids and blame me for it.
That's going to be the new 1-star review. Like my son or daughter was listening to this. They learned how to make Jenkem and now they're in the hospital.
They didn't even get high.
It's better than... It's not better. I was going to say it's better than vodka eyeballing, but it's not.
It isn't. It's so much worse. There is no sphere of existence wherein scat is not the worst thing. There is none. There is not anywhere where that is the case. Anywhere it's inserted, it is the worst thing.
We still have to refer to her as Daddy, but
Oh my
in Daddy's world, feet are worse.
God. She's wrong. She's wrong. She's so wrong.
I'm gonna plug Shefton
Oh my God.
for getting me a laser disc of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert,
Oh, you're welcome, by the way.
and I guess watch Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Those are mine.
It made too much sense where I got it from.
Yep. All right. Well, if you have any thoughts or comments about huffing your own shit, that's the drug Tengus make you do.
Yeah, see, it's an affront to God and the Tengus to not.
Just no. Fuck them. Fuck the Tengu.
He's gonna make you do it. Big talk for someone who doesn't already huff their own shit. You're gonna be doing it by the end of the night.
If you have any comments on any of this, send us an email. Our email is featuredcreaturepod@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Twitter @Feacre, FEACRE. We post some stuff on Instagram every now and then. Shefton's supposed to be doing stuff, but he doesn't.
Too busy with the Jenkem, eh?
I was too busy with class, but I should have a lot more free time now. So I'm gonna try to actually devote time to doing things.
Our Instagram is featured_creatures. And as I found out, if you hashtag anything yokai, anything, doesn't matter if it's a picture, doesn't matter if it has anything to do with yokai, Yokai Watch Italy will like the post.
Wow. So this is a dedicated fan or a dedicated bot or dedicated fan bot?
I think it's a corporate bot.
Interesting.
Oh, that's not
the most
dedication at
dedicated.
all.
But
no.
it doesn't work on Twitter. I tried it on Twitter.
Oh man, because I was gonna do that. That was gonna be my new thing. Get a lot of extra eyes on like my stream.
Only works on.
I got a lot of broken test equipment to sell. Maybe I'll just start yokaiing it up.
If they last for 100 years, then they become a yokai.
I think this stuff is 70. So if I'm alive then, if I don't die from all this.
So that's the rule. That's like the yokai.
It's one of them.
if
Sometimes it's if they've been loved for that long, or if they've been just like guarded and left alone, like
I
the
see.
umbrella or the geta or
makes
the
sense.
Kote.
Kote? I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So if I live to be 100,
No, you
sorry,
just
let me rephrase. Excuse me. When I've lived to have been 100.
You're not an
When
object,
you live to have
Shefton.
been.
I am.
You're not an object.
It's very nice of you to say, Garrett, but I am definitely the object of various people's affection. So, I mean, I feel like I'm
It's
doubling
because
up.
they
Not
know your
only-
weak spot.
Not only will I have lived to have been 100, but I will have been loved for 100 years.
Too
So-
bad you're not an object.
All right,
I don't want to get into this ontology junk.
Okay.
I love Shefton.
Eh.
Shefton may be
I
an
can
object.
be a yokai if I want. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, free country.
Are you gonna hit people with your kanabo?
My Kanabo Pilgrim.
We also have a kick-ass Patreon.
We do. It's the party is pumping, as the kids say.
Our Patreon, for $1, you get our bonus episodes, which we've recently released one of my favorite ones we've ever done. The Cave Demons and Skeleton Warriors.
That was playing in my head this morning.
Skeleton
Yeah.
Warriors.
And 2 nights before I couldn't go to bed, I was just thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Let's just get this over with. Make me a skeleton warrior. What do I got to huff to do that?
You should live for 100 years, become a skeleton warrior, Alan.
Isn't that the opposite of being loved, though?
He said like or discarded,
Yeah.
So I mean maybe
It depends on the object. And
You've
neither
been-
of you are objects.
I already told you.
you've been driven mad by
Our
the theme
other-
song.
There are other things you get on the $1 tier. Is you can vote for future monsters. You also get behind the scenes stuff that I decide to cut out of episodes because they're too horrible
Oh yeah, those are good. I mean, if
or boring.
they're not,
But not like boring.
don't
It's
say
just us
that.
talking about goat curry really didn't fit into the episode.
Oh my, that got cut out.
It's on Patreon.
That was like the best.
see
bit.
how disappointed he is. You got to get in on this.
It's on Patreon. So 5 people have heard it. And then we have a $5 tier, which gives you a sticker when you join. And whenever we get new stickers, we send you it. You also get a diploma. And access to our Discord server.
which is also pumping.
Yeah.
I'm there every so often
Every now and then when we summon you by just...
by giving me no end of grief about not being there.
Yep. So remember, all you need to do to be a cryptozoologist is to say you're a cryptozoologist.
Huffing sounds.
Jesus fucking
Jenkem noise.